Now we go back to agriculture, which is a key sector of the African economy. At a time when millions of Africans are facing starvation, researchers are going back to their books to find out what can be done to impact on sustainability. And our focus today is the pigeon pea. The researchers say that this could be the next white gold for Africa.
Agriculture is Kenya's main economic pillar, but even then, millions are starving. Relief food is the next best option. But now experts are encouraging the government to invest in long-term solutions by assisting farmers to engage in best farm practice and introduce high-yielding crop varieties. And this is where the magic pea comes in. In Asia, it's known by the locals as pushkal. New high-yielding varieties have increased output by 40%.
Pigeon pea is not a panacea for solving problems, but it has got a lot of unique properties. One is that it has got very deep root system that allows it to survive during drought because it goes and gets water from deep down the profile. The second thing is that most of our farmers are resource poor, and the unique thing about pigeon pea is that it captures nitrogen from the atmosphere to make it into nitrogen fertilizer that is used by pigeon pea itself, and then whatever is left is given to a succeeding crop, in this case is maize. The other thing is that our brown soils, which you see it, is brown because there is iron in it. Now, any phosphorus you put in the soil, the brown soils capture it and makes it not available. So at the tip of the roots of pigeon pea, you have that acid they call picidic acid that solubilizes the phosphorus, makes it available to the plant, and therefore improves fertility.
The new improved protein-rich pea, locally known as mbaazi, is the first commercially available hybrid legume in the world. And East Africa is ploughing into what may be a turning point for several farmers.
Pigeon pea has a potential. It is high in protein, and therefore is a poor man's crop, meat. So we should grow it. The second thing is that it is drought tolerant, and therefore in years where other crops fail, pigeon pea is there. The third thing is that there is a huge domestic in Kenya, regional and international markets. If we can capture even the local market, that's enough. If you go now to the supermarket, you find that pigeon pea price is higher than beans.
Pigeon pea provides 20 to 22% of the protein in most countries where it is grown extensively. India, Myanmar, Nepal, China, and Southeastern Africa. And if taken up, malnutrition can be a thing of the past.
In Kenya, pigeon pea is grown in the drier areas. And normally we have what we call short and long rains. The short rains start in October, end in January, and the long rains start in March and end in about May, June. But often the long rains fail, and therefore we depend mostly on short rains. So the question is that, knowing that pigeon pea is a bonus crop, they'll have to intercrop with maize, what should we do? So what we did was first to incorporate resistance to disease, make it cook fast, and make sure that instead of 10 months like the Kamba varieties, we reduce the duration to 5 months.
India is the largest importer of the pigeon pea, and African farmers could benefit by timing for export between May and October, when the country faces a shortage. And as it fetches well in the local market, farmers may be in for a multiple win.